Hi, greetings from not my apartment. What? Yeah, well, I'll get to that. I want to start pros. I'm going to make this happen today, so let's start with something positive. This week, let's see. School's been great. I was observed by head office and I passed my first round of observation, which means I don't have to go into a second round. Then my director at my school observed me and she gave me a good report. Not outstanding, but good, which is still awesome. And she gave me some good pointers and tips, which I will listen to and take in consideration. What else happened? Oh, yeah. I went to get my ARC card, which is my alien registration card, and most people say how it takes them like 4 or 5 hours to do it. I got there at 7:45 in the morning. They don't really start till 9 o'clock, but at 8 o'clock they open up their doors. And so by 8:20, I got my number, and I was like number 15 in line. And by 9:20, I was out of there. Eunice came to help me. Eunice, love her. Love my Asian. And then I met a Finnish guy and two Dutch guys and then a French guy. So, yay, Europeans. The Finnish guy talked about hockey that he knows that happens here in Korea with the university. So I'm totally going to try and meet up with him one day to go watch some hockey. Yes, hockey. Okay, yeah, pro. Con time. Okay, where am I? Where am I living? I am still on Rachel's couch. Love Rachel, love her cooking, but it's time I move out. I need to get all of this organized. I need to have my own personal space, and I need to be able to have alone time. I like and need lots of alone time. So, yeah, why am I still on Rachel's couch? Well, in true Hagwon form, there has been a lot of, as we would say in sign language, which means communication breakdown. Yeah, so the way it's been working is I talk to the Korean head teacher. The Korean head teacher talks to, I don't know what Sunny's job is, but Sunny. Sunny talks to head office. Head office gets back to Sunny. Sunny talks to the Korean head teacher. Korean head teacher relays the message to me. Really horrible game of telephone. Why? Because head office has like different HR people. Well, the hiring manager was at lunch with Rachel over a week after I made them aware of the fact that my apartment smells like smoke and I can't live there, so I'm going to keep living on Rachel's couch until they fix the issue. The hiring manager asked Rachel, "Hey, how's Jandy enjoying her new place last week Sunday?" And Rachel was like, "Well, she's still on my couch." And the hiring HR person was like, "What?" And so she started talking to the HR people in housing, and they informed her that they were unaware that I was allergic to smoke. Well, apparently, with them not being aware of what's going on, like all the stuff that I've been told was HR knows what's happening. We've told them, they'll get back to you. But for now, how about you burn a candle? That was their suggestion, to burn a candle. Are you kidding me? Burn a candle? So I said, well, get me a candle, which they did. And then I took them back their candle. I was like, here's a candle. It's burned. Also, I've been using an air purifier on and off for a week. I actually did it for 3 days in a row. And the window's been open. And it still smells like smoke. So, yeah, I was really surprised when this HR lady was surprised to find out that I was still on Rachel's couch. And so she went and talked to the housing people, and they informed her that they weren't aware I was allergic. Yay. Anyway, so long story short, because I don't want to drag this out, she's been awesome, the hiring HR person, and has gotten involved, like called me, and she was like, we're not having this horrible game of telephone. Um, and so she told me that I had two options. I could either, one, let them do something called Tune Side, which I'm not exactly sure what that is. Apparently it only exists in Korea. Like, even when I type it into my iPad's like, not a real word, please spell check. And I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you. But if you Google it, you'll find it. I'll try to put a video below. I found something that kind of explains it. But anyway, so option one, let them do the Tune Side. If the Tune Side does not work, then I can move out, and they found a place for me to move into at the end of September, but I can't move into that place until they rent out my new place, or the place that I can't stay in right now. And so that was option one, fight to inside, or if it doesn't work, move out, or I can just move out. Well, I was like, I'm just gonna say option A, since even if I decide to move out, it's not something that's guaranteed to happen quickly because I have to wait for someone to rent out my place. Well, the Tune site guy showed up sometime last week to assess the damage and see what could be done, and this is the email I got from HR. Hello, Jandy. Just wanted to give you an update. The specialist assessed your apartment and has decided that the Tune side will only work with surface areas, so he recommends that you change the wallpaper. What? No way! I would have never thought about that. I'm not being sarcastic towards her. I'm being sarcastic towards the whole system. It's not her fault. She's just relaying the message. Yeah, so the guide suggested that I change the wallpaper. And then essentially the rest of the email says that the specialist will wipe down all the surfaces, and then once the Tune side guide finishes, then they'll change the wallpaper. I don't really understand why you clean and then wallpaper, but whatever, things are happening. Yeah, so hopefully next week I'll be in my own place. Please pray, please pray, please pray. Yeah, so that's that. Pro, pro. Yay! Church. So, I have gone to 2 churches since I've been here. My first 2 Sundays, I went to the church that Rachel goes to, Honorary English Ministry, OEM, yeah. And then the last 2 weeks, I've been going to the church that Terry Logan suggested to me, SIBC, or Seoul International Baptist Church. And I think I picked one. I know it's only been 2 weeks, but I'm only here a year, so I don't have like months to look around. And I really feel like the Lord's putting me here at SIBC. So I'm going to keep praying about it and see over the next couple weeks if that's exactly where I want to be. But yeah, this is why I, in my quiet time, have been reading through the Bible chronologically. I'm like almost to the end of Job. And then this morning at church, this lady named Allison made an announcement about a new discipleship class for women that meets before church where they will be studying the Bible chronologically. Yay! So what I'm doing personally in my quiet time will now be reinforced with a discipleship class, which is great. So I'm super excited about that. And then they do scripture memory as well, which I love scripture memory. So yay! Wonderful discipleship class. And then the group of girls that I've been hanging out with, thanks to Terry Logan, they're really awesome and neat. And so I like them. I love the people at Rachel's church, but I just feel like right now this is a better fit for me. And so I'm going to keep praying about it and keep going to SIBC. It's super tiny, so not Brentwood Baptist, so like Clearview, circa like 1991, so like probably 200 people, if that. kind of deal, and I really like the smaller feel of it, and it's been really great. And yeah, so that's my week. Yep, okay, well, love y'all, Miss Phil.